Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your cloud, it be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round. I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome to the BigFace Show. I got my man Steve Rothman from the Fighting News, and we are
what's up?
Checking out some BKB 42 Music City Brawl. And Steve Rothman from the Fighting News, and we are getting an echo on your end. So is there an open-ended mic, or is there no headphones? Is that what we're working with? On your end, so is there an open-ended mic, or is there no headphones? Is that what we're working with?
Me?
Yeah, I can hear myself every time I talk, like if I was on the radio.
I'm good.
Yeah, I can hear myself every time I talk. Like that, Matt, is that just me, or is that it? Is that all on there, Matt?
No, I don't know what happened, but I can hear the echo too.
Yeah. Are you playing it through a speaker, Steve?
No, I don't know what happened, but I can hear the echo too.
So,
are you playing it through a speaker, Steve?
Regular. I'm speaking into the mic.
Are you playing it through? Hang on one second. We're gonna remove you just for a second. All right, we got some technical difficulties there as we get ready to BKB 42. Matt, I'm not sure there. It's got some kind of delay there as well. May want to try to bring him off, bring him back on.
I'm gonna kick him, and we'll see if we can get him back on.
Right. So we've gotten started, ladies and gentlemen, and tonight is a majorly busy night for bare knuckle in general, because hey man, you know, you got both big companies having a big fight tonight. You got them right here at the Music City Brawl, course 42, as we watch behind us is underway, and of course you've got BKFC in Texas, Tony Loco Soto, big fight down there for the interim belt, and as they've announced, they stripped the champion Franco Tenaglia, you know, over something. Of course, they say he fought out of promotion. Famous for that. They like to strip the belt if you fight out of promotion. But tonight, you've got a action-packed card out there in Nashville. Just huge amount of anticipation. 7 former champs. They've gotten underway here with the preliminary bouts, man, and we're excited about that because why? Well, let alone Nelson, my man Nelson Lopez Jr. is out there tonight with Trigon and Global Combat representing, but we've got some fantastic fights. Can't wait to see Jamie the Red Queen Driver versus Helen Peralta, Smash Nelson going for another belt. I mean, just the list goes on and on. You got some great fights there tonight. And I hear my man, I have Steve back. On and on. You got some great fights there tonight. And there's a delay or something there, Steve. Not really sure what's going on, but there's a major delay. Like I'm talking, and then it takes several moments, and then you hear it on Steve's, and they're working on that behind the scenes. But as you know, as we see here from Music City Brawl, man, what y'all thinking tonight? What y'all thinking? Y'all thinking Red Queen, man? Helen Peralta, that's been a lot of trash talking. I don't know if you guys watched the weigh-ins. It got a little intense as Jamie, the Red Queen Driver, was just staring her down, like giving her the most intense stare. And of course, Helen Peralta, always laid back and cool, calm, and smiling, smirking. Both warriors. I mean, neither one of them scared, so it should be a fantastic brawl. And you, Matt, I can hear your squeaking chair and everything, so you might want to mute yourself too, my brother. So we're gonna go on to just make sure this Facebook feed everybody can see it, because sometimes on Big Faces, for whatever reason, they like to make mine private so none of y'all can see it. All right. So I'd love to hear in the comments, man, if anybody got who they got, because there's been cats trying to bet me on the internet and everything, looking over to this fight card, because I'm like, I'm a big Red Queen Driver fan now. Helen Peralta, she's had some issues making weight the last couple of fights, but she didn't have issue making this weight, and she's powerful. You know, she's a dangerous striker. You know, them big giant hooks she throws, and she's tough. So, and Smash, man, cannot wait to see what Smash Nelson brings to the table tonight. Because I want to know, where's my joint right here? Here we go. Here we go. Boom. Liera, man, he's undefeated. We'll see if Nelson can take down another undefeated fighter. You got Wright versus Alexandri. I mean, you got some real good fights on this card, man, and a whole lot of superstars to build. As it is the first time. Oh man, we already got looks like some action in the first round. Here we go, guys. I'm sorry, you got to watch from the sound. You don't want no copyright infringement showing, but we've got the first fight of the night is over. We got a stoppage here from the doctor here from the wicked uppercuts in the corner. Of course, you get trapped in that corner in the trigon. You're in trouble, man. You are in a lot of trouble, bro. Let's see. And by the way, we won't be covering all the way through, just like 7 and 9 o'clock. The rest, just like the rest of you will, but only because BigFace and of course Global Combat Collective is wheels up for Wichita early in the morning for the huge fight this Friday, June 27th. Reload the Legacy. Deontay Wilder, man. It's exciting time to see one of the biggest, the number one knockout percentage in all of boxing history right there, 97.5, or as my boss man like to say 100, because he went back and got 7 anyway. So we get to see him back in action after over a year off. He's fully healthy. He's ready. Talked to him last week. We got an exclusive coming up this Wednesday night on the Nelson Lopez Jr. show with him. It's exciting. He's ready. Boxing's ready too. Boxing is really, really ready for the return of Deontay Wilder, because where are we without the heavyweight contender, man? Where are we without the contender? All right, we're getting ready for the next fight of the prelims. If you guys aren't watching, you can catch BKB 42 for free on YouTube, man. Pull it up on YouTube. Type in BKB 42. Wow, it pops right up. You can watch it right now. You got Big Mo on the screen right now, interviewing the winner of the first fight. Next fight's up. Main card starts at 8 p.m. And once the main card starts, man, it's just action all night long, because they've got numerous former champ or current champ is in almost every single main card fight. Straight up. I want to thank y'all for joining us here at the Big Face Show. We didn't really plan on doing this, but since we weren't able to travel because we're traveling to Wichita tomorrow, we definitely wanted to reach out to y'all and make sure y'all watching the baddest sport in the world, man, bare knuckle fighting, man. And remind you that we coming soon to Fayetteville, July 12th. I would look around and find flyers, but we done gave all the flyers out. We done hit the city, papered the city down with the July 12th Trigon tryouts right here at Ambition Boxing Academy, Cliffdale Road. If you're around Fayetteville, North Carolina, and you want to fight in a brand new sport, put on the little gloves, jump in the mighty Trigon, July 12th, be at Ambition Boxing Academy on Cliffdale Road, and you'll have your opportunity to try out for Trigon Combat. Are we going to try him again? We're going to see if he's on again. Is that what we want to do, Matt? See if Steve from the Fighting News, we've had some technical difficulties. See if we can get him here. How you doing, Steve?
What's up?
Oh, I think we worked it out. My man Steve is back. Yes, let's go.
So we got a knockdown.
Oh, yeah. We got a stoppage there, right?
That's it. It's over.
Jumped right in, man. Got him in the corner. Some vicious uppercuts. That triangle, man.
Hey, wait. So are you on the first fight with Nate Williams, or are you talking about the second fight?
First fight.
Okay.
Yeah, he's Cody Cooper is coming in the ring now, right? We're still on the same feed, right, Steve?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you say the first fight.
No, yeah, we're good to go. We're on the same page, brother. We're on the same page. Yeah, jumped in and stopped it on the first one, man. Quick, if you blink, it would bare knuckle fighting. If you blink, you miss it.
Yeah. Pretty matched up fight. 28. He's a little bit older. Nate Williams, 37. Had a bigger reach, 67 to 60. Nate Williams had 60-inch reach.
Yeah.
Came in at the same weight. He's only 5 foot. I was like, wondering why.
Yeah, little guys, man. Little guys.
He was
so what we got here is
bigger. Yeah.
Cody. Is this Cody Cooper or Cody Copper? I'm sorry. I think I saw the last name correctly. These are big boys here, right? Heavyweights.
Yeah.
Big Mo's in the ring. We gonna, you know what? I don't know how long I can keep it quiet. As you hear the entry there from Wallace, is Cooper Wallace. Wallace looking mighty studly there, is he not?
Yeah, so he just wants to get in there. He stopped him. Big Surge stopped him before he got into the ring.
Yeah, he did.
Wait. Let me put some Vaseline on you here.
Yeah, you can't go in there dry, man. You're gonna get split wide the fuck open.
Yeah.
These boys, this is pretty decent looking matchup here. I've heard some good things about Wallace, but that's a pretty big dude over there in Cooper. I love the merger. What do you think? Let me ask your opinion, Steve. You've been in Bear, Schwab following very closely, like myself. What do you think when BYB made that merger with BKB a year or so ago, started blending, then took it over, and now became BKB?
So, if you think of bare knuckle, that's the best name in the game, bare knuckle boxing. Because I mean, if you think about it, that's what it is.
Yep.
Backyard Brawl. It's a great name as well. Started from the bottom. Now we're here. Just keeps elevating the game. I like the merger. I mean, you can get 3 times as many fights going on at the same time. You can bring those fighters. They were sending their fighters there all the time anyway. So plus they have the diamond belt.
They bought the rights to the Police Gazette belt. Shout out to Mike Vasquez, who made great moves.
Great moves. Nicest belt, BigFace in the game.
I mean, yeah.
Well.
I mean, it's got the best history, right? It's got the most history. It's got actual history all the way back to John L. Sullivan. You know what I'm saying? So yes, it means something. And I'll give you this. They also get BKB's infrastructure, meaning that everywhere they did a show, everywhere they've already paved the way, they can do a show all around the world, all over Europe and Dubai even, and all over the country, as you're seeing here tonight. Nashville, I think, was a perfect move because that's a party town. I think Nashville is going to be great for them here tonight. Exclusive. Steve gets the exclusive junk package. They send him the whole package there. He's got the secret feed for the fight. You got to watch out, Steve. And look, as you know, Steve, I mean, the feed to the fight. I got the BKB staff. We can roll in whenever. Let's go.
I got 100 of those.
No, this is the main one for the year, though. This is the year. Look right there. Look what it says on there. 2025. It's the whole year.
Oh shit!
That's the whole year right there, bro. That's
the whole year.
That's a little different.
That shirt the referees make it. What? Wearing? See that the referee was wearing that shirt?
Yeah.
It says BKB 12 on it.
Oh, that's my buddy right there. That's my homeboy right there.
I made that especially for him.
That's my guy.
You gotta update him because that's number 12,
I got an opportunity to sit next to him flying down for the BYB Brawl at the Beach last year down in Florida, in Miami. And I sat beside him the whole flight down and picked his brain and became a friend of his. Had him on the show with Nelson.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's up with this guy's back?
The cups. They do that cupping.
That's like a lot of cups.
Yeah, he did way too many cups, I think, brother. And that's a lot of cups. More
usually,
cups I'm used to seeing.
They're like usually they're not as
they must have charged him by the cup, Steve.
2 fighters, lots of cups. Is that what that was?
Yoke, stay off that. If that's the type of contribution we're going to expect from you there, producer Matt, you stay over there.
We hear him, but we can't see him.
Yeah, thank God. Look at the cup. They beat the hell out of him. He might have lost to the cup man before the fight started.
Yeah, that cup man.
Ooh, he's throwing big haymakers, though. I'll tell you that, man. He don't want. Look, Devin is grabbing. Devin Wallace does not want no parts of this right now from Cooper. One shot and hold. They're not fighting out of the clinch very well, Steve.
Wow, it's crowded already. 7 o'clock. It's hard to get people.
Oh, he's tackling it. Yeah, look. Hey, listen, they've been getting great crowds.
Yeah.
We there at Trigon. The Triangle is really catching on, man. We have licensed the Triangle for Trigon Combat, as you see. And we had a good crowd of 1,400 plus down there in Myrtle Beach for the first show, which is excellent.
Yeah, nice.
I knew Nashville would be good for them because it's a party town.
Yeah. 1,400 for an amateur show is
Well, it's a pro-am. We had 2 pros. You know, we
Yeah.
had Brandon Bouchard fight against Kenny Hill, and we also had Jeremiah the Prophet Jay-Z Scott fight on the card too. Manspile. He fought Manspile. So the idea is that I just with the Trigon shows, we're going to Houston, we're going to San Diego, Fayetteville, Danville, Virginia. We go there, we do the tryout. We pick local amateur and pro fighters during the tryouts. Then we work with them and get them ready, and we had the fight back in that city a month and a half, 2 months later.
Yeah.
And you know, it's a good way for the local pros to bring out people to see the amateurs, and it's going to work. It's already, you know, we've proven it all over the place, and it's great, man. The Trigon fights are quick. You've got the 7-ounce gloves for the Amis and the 4-ounce gloves for pros. So a lot of pro boxers and pro fighters want to fight over here in the little gloves, Steve.
Right.
You'll knock somebody out just as quick. You just don't get cut as fast. But the knockouts come fast. And that damn triangle, man, it looks cool as hell in black and red. I'm gonna tell you, you see it here blue and white, but ours is black and red, and it looks pretty cool, man.
Nice. And do you have the same sponsors as like their
Well,
clue?
BKB is our parent company, so we will have some crossover in that direction, but we also have our own sponsors and some of our own partners. So
Yeah.
But I mean, yes, definitely. Mike Vasquez was at the fight, and Greg Bloom and the host. Shout out to the whole team; they're very integral with us to run it. Absolutely, and could not do it without the visionary of Mike Vasquez. You got to give it to him. He's made really smart moves this past couple of years in bare knuckle.
For
His
sure.
company is healthy. He's good to go.
And you know, Big Face, it's really hard to get off the ground in bare knuckle, as we've seen.
Oh yeah,
companies try it.
Lots of local companies.
They can't get past 5. So, you know,
Absolutely.
You know, this company, this is 42 plus the company they bought did, you know, hundreds. So, you know, they have a lot.
Right, did hundreds exactly. Did hundreds.
Yeah.
We missed a knockdown. Did we miss a knockdown here?
Just missed the knockdown.
Yep. See, you look down, and they got people all in the ring. I got to run.
And he's out.
Wow. Shout out to Wayne. Shout out to my man Wayne.
Yeah, usually.
Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. I don't even think this was really a punch knockdown here. They got tangled up. They go into the ropes, and he just falls down into the ropes. And did he injure himself in the ropes?
Oh, his knee.
Oh, yeah. He looked like he blew his ACL. Right there. Did you see it? I seen it buckle. Ooh, I seen it buckle. Yeah.
Went sideways.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He jacked his knee up. Big man like that. All that weight. Wow.
And then he came up to him while he was laying down.
Tough way to lose a fight, man.
Just gotta get him.
Tough way to lose a fight. Hold on 1 second. Let me see something.
So no contest? They say no contest?
Oh, I don't know. We'll see what they say here. Let's edit the privacy here. We'll see what they're about to say here. Let's see what they say here.
Goldie's saying he's gonna win.
I think they're going to give him the dub. I don't think it's going to be. They're going to say he can't continue, but that's not an injury from a punch. They were falling down. I don't know, man. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy to me.
Big Mo making the announcement.
Oh, nope. No contest, Steve. No contest.
No contest because they said that 2 rounds had not been completed.
That's correct. That's correct.
Not been completed. So if
That
this
is
happened
correct.
in the 3rd round, he wins. Since it's the 2nd round, he does not. No go.
That means no go.
No go. Wow. That stinks.
Well, it's like kissing. It's like kissing your sister, brother.
Yeah,
like kissing your
you
sister.
live another day. you live to fight another day.
Get the no contest. But these guys train hard for 6 weeks, man. They go hard in these camps, and I know it means a lot to them to get out here. And they're pissed off too, man. Believe it or not, these dudes want to win clearly, or lose clearly. They don't want no damn. There we go. Look, the crowd is already getting pretty good there, man, and that's just the prelims. They're going to be sold out in there. I love to see it too, man, because that team deserves it. Mike Vasquez, man, shout out to not only them, but Alex, the dudes behind the scenes, the awesome team they have there that puts these shows together. Ton of work goes into doing this show, breaking it down, moving along, and the way it's just great, man. And good people, man. Good for them.
You mentioned Alex. Alex has by far the hardest working dude I've ever met.
Hell yeah, dude.
He's on sit
and
down.
All he needs is give him some hot dogs. He got his own hot dog cooker. He's going to town, bro. Hey, he is the hardest working dude in fight business, and cool too, and very good dude to work with. Awesome dude to work with. Yeah, man. But that's what Mike's done. Shout out to them because they built the team with us. Shout out to Nelson Lopez Jr. and Joshua Chassie, the CEO and president of Trigon. Hey, they built a great team over here, man. Momentum. And then shout out to Lane Riggs, who will be on with us tonight. He wants to call in. He's at the fight. He won the Craftsman Pocono yesterday in the BKB truck, right? And they announced they launched the Trigon Infinity X NASCAR. We got the full Trigon Infinity car. So good time to be, bare knuckles. Awesome, ain't it, Steve? Fastest growing sport in the world.
Yeah. What do you know about NASCAR?
I mean, I'm from the South.
Yeah.
So, I mean, a lot. I mean, I know Mike Vasquez was the first Latino NASCAR owner. I know that he helped usher them into Mexico. He brought in Juan Pablo Montoya and a whole era of racing into NASCAR and diversified it, and I know he's, that's a huge part of who he is. And a lot of people don't know that, but he's just a great dude, right?
For sure. Do you watch, when you watch NASCAR, you're on the TV for 4 hours and you're watching it?
No, absolutely not.
The beginning and the end.
I mean, maybe the end, maybe the highlights. Maybe you keep up with it. Maybe you have your favorite driver, and you. But no, I'm not one of those race fans. I'm a fight fan like that. I watch 4 hours of these fights. I watch hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours of fights. But
it's hard. It's hard to watch NASCAR for a long time.
They're just going in a circle, brother. It's just going in a circle, my man. It's going in a circle. But Poconos is a little cool because it was a triangle.
Yeah.
Speaking of triangle, and then the road, Watkins Glen is fun up there in New York. That the road races are fun.
Yeah.
And I met Lane Riggs at the brawl on the beach down there, BKB. He was there as a guest because they were announcing he was going to drive the truck, and he's a champion driver. And that was his first win of the season there at Poconos. He got the pole position and he got the win. There he is, big dog. They were celebrating. They were popping the champagne. Shout out to him, man. He took some pictures with my pops because me and Josh's dad was down there at that fight, and he's a huge NASCAR fan. He pointed them out in the crowd. He said, "Ain't that Lane Riggs? Kid from the Xfinity? He's driving the trucks." So my dad knew. I mean, shout out to Scott Chassie, Pop, my godfather, my man, my work godfather. But yeah, man, Lane Riggs, shout out to you, brother. Big ups to you on the Pocono win, BKB.
We got Scott Burt in the middle of the ring in his what do you call that? The Barney suit.
Is he got the Barney one tonight? Is he on Barney? You never know with Scott Burt. I'll tell you this. He's and he's designing. I believe Little Birdie said he's designing a Trigon championship belt for us. Yep. So
nice.
Shout out to Scott Burt. Hey, he loves a flashy suit, man.
Yeah, man.
He loves a flashy suit.
It's a toss up between the banana and the Barney. He's wearing the Barney.
Let's see. Last time I saw him, he had the gold and glitter. He had the money suit. By the way, I'm going up to I'm supposed to be going up to the Hall of Fame and hosting that with him this year, helping him do some events up there with some great fighters. And I believe Mrs. Ali.
Yeah.
Muhammad Ali's a widow.
Khalila Camacho Ali.
Yep.
Yeah, she's awesome. I just saw her at the we had a boxing event and she was signing autographs of her book.
So what you got coming up, Steve? What you working on right now? What's the next show that you'll be at, and what do you got coming up next?
The next show I have is a bare knuckle show at the Hard Rock. Howard Davis is taking the stand. And
Hey man, the best place to watch a fucking bare knuckle show in the world. I call it the home.
for sure.
Yeah, I call it the home.
It's
home of bare knuckle.
any show there. It's really, really nice.
Oh yeah,
you know,
best
because it
venue
has
for bare
like the
knuckle.
tiers, the tiers of and the stage. It's really a good show. Plus you leave, the show's over and you can go gamble. It's got definitely a good place.
Oh
to
yeah, and you can it's got the best, and you can gamble. That's what I'm saying. You can gamble.
I'm not predicting, but I am praying for a Trigon combat fight.
Is that a hot mic? I'm being told that there's a hot mic. I'm not really listening because we're on this, so I'm kind of watching it. But on YouTube, I don't think on our feed, someone's saying that there is a hot mic on the regular feed. Switch over to that. I'm staying on our feed because we're on y'all don't know this, but my man right over there with the plan got the secret feed from the special super secret sauce.
It wasn't me. BigFace, you sent me that feed, right?
we got the feed, but I think they're saying that
BigFace with his yearly credentials got that.
Yeah. You go with the yearly credentials. But wow. Hey man, so somebody's got a hot mic, and that's what I was being messaged being told that.
What does it mean?
Means the mic's staying on the whole time. Like Goldie might not know that he's mic'd the entire time. Because Goldie doesn't call the fights normally. Goldie's the oh, you son of a man.
Videos. BKB home.
I'm waiting for the next fight. We are just so you know, the audience here of all the millions and millions watching worldwide here. We're waiting for the next fight here on the prelims. So
yeah, I got
now the sound is stopped completely, so they must have found something. The sound on ours is stopped completely.
So I'm going to mine live on my YouTube.
Yep. And I've got it live on the YouTube behind me at the screen, the big screens on the wall over here. But over here, I've got it on our feed. Let me see what we got here.
So now they cut it. They cut it on the YouTube.
No, I'm back on here. It looks like we're getting ready to get something started in here. We got some ring card girls, and we got the ring. Scott Burt is now passing on our feed the belt back out. He was presenting the belt to the crowd. You got the ring card girls in there now doing a little promos. They're getting ready for the next fighters to come out. So that's what it appears.
Chat on the YouTube feed you're talking about?
No, the YouTube feed on mine back there is just I'm watching it, the regular YouTube feed, not ours. It's not cut.
Oh.
It was cut. Yeah, I don't hear it. Hang on. On ours, man. I don't hear it.
Yeah. Well, on YouTube, I wasn't hearing it either.
Oh yeah, it looks like the sound is gone. We've lost the sound completely. That's what's happened.
Well, ours is the backstage feed. So,
yeah, but we had sound on ours because I was playing it.
Yeah, but I think they cut the YouTube feed. That's on YouTube.
Well,
I'm watching NASCAR. I've taken my son to it, and if he doesn't wear the earphones, he's miserable. It's loud.
I mean, it's really loud. I mean, it's not something. Listen, not necessarily something I want to go to unless I'm blazing drunk. I mean, I think it's something to go down in their party before the race and all that. Yeah. But as far as, hey man, I love sports and I'm down to watch the Sports Center. Tell me who won. But as far as games, I like going to hockey. I like going to football. I like going to fights. Any kind of fight, really.
Speaking of
I go to
hockey,
any fight you got.
speaking of hockey, the Florida Panthers got the cup here in Florida, where
There
I'm
you
from,
go.
where I'm down. Yeah, 2 years in a row. They're bringing that thing down tomorrow at the Elbow Room. They're partying. Ticket
Oh,
tape.
yeah. Come see the Stanley Cup if you get an opportunity to one of the most storied championships in all of sports.
Yep.
How about them Florida boys again? I remember back in the day, you know, when they was talking about putting Panthers or the Florida team in hockey in Florida. Yeah, now they're kicking off in your ass.
Yeah, and Tampa Bay has got a good team. The Lightning, Tampa Bay Lightning.
Oh yeah. So does Carolina, and so do a lot of Southern teams. You know, we got good teams down here.
Yeah.
So hey, what do you think? I mean, honestly, about the Peralta v. Driver fight? How do you? Because I've got a very specific opinion on how this fight probably will go. But what do you think? Now, Peralta, see, a lot of people don't know because, you know, people just don't know, Steve, but we know she's a giant killer. She's hard to be beat. She's the only person to ever beat Christine Ferreira and bare knuckle, who is the GOAT of female bare knuckle at this time.
Yeah.
So what do you think about the fight?
So I had Helen on the Fighting News show, and she was saying, you know, she likes to drink. And I was telling her before the fight, that training camp, and she's like, yeah. So now for this fight, she totally no drinking. She focused, had a great training camp. So what do I think about that? I think that's great. That's moving forward, you know. Jamie, this fight's an eliminator.
Yes, a championship eliminator, not for a championship, but to eliminate. And Jamie wants the double champ.
Right. So
and so does
winner. Right. So this is for the marbles, you know. I got it. Pick it. I just saw Jamie last week. She's feeling good. You know, she's on point. She was doing an autograph signing for her baseball cards.
Shout out to Lab 111, my guys out there from the Ville. They're from my hometown. Shout out to them. They're doing good things with her and Britton Hart and other athletes as well. G. Perez. Yep.
Yes. So I saw her. She's in good spirits. She's coming up with, she's gonna kill her. So you know, them fighting words, you know, it can go. What you were saying, you got an opinion.
Of course.
What's your opinion?
So my opinion is that hang on, let me try to edit this because for some reason the privacy on my post, they're not giving us the privacy we want. They're not showing the people. So anyway,
you know, it can go.
yeah. Oh, so my opinion is I talked to Jamie. I interviewed her on my show a couple weeks ago, and I have a good relationship there with her. I think she's a fantastic human. She's definitely peaking. I think she's in her prime to me. She's in great shape. Her skills, you know, she ain't afraid to fight, and she's got good skills. She keeps her chin tucked, and she's motivated. The only time she's really lost is when she's not motivated. Back in the past, she's very motivated. She's a professional fighter. She's doing less and less. You know, she paints houses. She does all kind of stuff, man. And she's doing less of that and more of the fighting, okay? And you can see it in her physique. And she's, you know, gaining sponsorships. I think she's a star, and I think she's one of the most beautiful women in. And that, aside from that, that has nothing to do with the fight. So, but she fights down the middle and with length, and Peralta is short and fights with big hooks and looking for the big overhand. And she's also soft in her body. So, I mean, I think it's tailor-made for Jamie. I think Jamie will win. I think it's going to be a stoppage. I you know what I'm saying? But I also know Peralta is super tough and can punch and knock you out with one or two shots. So, you know, it's one of them fights where, yes, I think this fighter should win, but wouldn't be shocked if Helen Peralta won on you know, just because she's got the power to.
Yeah.
You know?
So it hails for a great fight.
Yeah, I think Jamie in 2 or 3, actually, if it goes Jamie's way, in 2 or 3 earlier, I would think, than later.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Jamie's trainer, Derek Santos, was telling me that she's going to 1, 2, 3 her like you.
I mean, she's fast. She's fast, man.
Yeah.
But Peralta's been in there with the best. And, you know, maybe you like exactly what you said earlier has been her crucible, you know, is she does not prepare for fight. She came in like 20 pounds over in the fight in Denver. I mean,
Yeah.
and then, you know, at the other than that fight, she was or the fight down there in Florida, whatever. I went to shake her hand because I was looking forward to the Hella Peralta fight. And then of course it's off twice. Right. So she made weight. You know what I'm saying? So that tells me, and we talked to her too. We had her on the Nelson Lopez Jr. show, and she's very confident in her ability to go in there and fight. She's gonna bang it out. Eh? No disrespect. You know, sometimes you pick these fights and people take it personal. It's not personal. You know, you got an opinion. You watch enough of these, you're gonna have an opinion. And that's it. I think it's great for the sport that these two are fighting, though.
Oh yeah, for sure. And when you mentioned overweight, you watched the Tough Show. The Ultimate Fighter.
Not all the time. I watch the older ones. I'm not a big MMA guy. I come from the
Yeah.
boxing side more, man. I'm more of a boxing guy all my life, and that's why I love the bare knuckle, because it's the purest form. No politics of the boxing. Can't hide behind them gloves and be like I'm a great defensive fighter in there. I mean, it's not going to work.
This guy last week on the show, he came in 10 pounds. The night before, he was 10 pounds over. His body had shut down literally for losing weight. So he couldn't lose anymore. So he came in 10 pounds over. Yeah, you're 10 pounds over, you heard?
Cat? Oh, yeah, I'm listening. I just soloed you out so you could, sometimes I'm going to start soloing you out some, you know, when you're talking, so the cats can get what they're saying, yeah.
Yeah, so 10 pounds over the night before, and then his body, he was in the steam room and everything. He couldn't do it anymore. So his coach called up the other coach and was like, my guy's not going to make it, the weight. So he goes, all right, just give me $2,000 every pound he's over.
Yeah, why? So
2 pounds.
Hang on 1 second. Yeah, hang on. Hold it down, Steve. Hold it down for me for 1 second.
Yeah, no worries. So people watching, literally, he paid $2,000 a pound. I think he was over by 5 pounds. So he had to pay 10 grand to the fighter that he's fighting, which I love that idea, because, you know, the fighter's fighting a guy heavier and he's making 10 grand. So, you know, I don't know how much they get paid on the Ultimate Fighter, but, you know, it's a great season. There's a guy, Roy, on there. He's a local Floridian that we like to see go far on the show. He trains at Goat Shed. Shout out to Roy. And I'm watching the BKB number 42 in Nashville, Tennessee. And we have a good show. So Helen Peralta is fighting Jamie Driver versus Peralta. And LT Smash is fighting Sam Liera. It's supposedly supposed to be, you know, the matchup that of the year. LT. I think they're going to start it up in a little bit.
Sorry about that, brother. But what was going on was a lot of people were hitting me up. I'll fix it for y'all. But my Facebook feed for some reason is locked as only me can see it. So lots of people are not seeing it, and they're hitting me up like, why can't they see it? Well, I don't know. We're having some kind of Facebook issue, or they will not let me unprivatize it on my own page, which is crazy to me. Right. That's why I was trying to fix it off camera, but we good. You know what I'm saying? We're still, if you want to see it, you can see it on the Bare Knuckle Syndicate YouTube page, Bare Knuckle Syndicate Facebook page. And I'm about to start messaging people that, I guess, since that's how you want to play it. You want to play it, Mr. Buddy? More than one way to skin a cat, son. You're messing with there's my event. There we go. We'll share this. Oh, it's not live there either. All right, share.
Yeah, so the fighter, Chad, got $10,000 because the guy came in overweight 5 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. You know, you're on a show, you leave your family for 3 weeks, and you're coming home with 10 grand cash. That's
Yeah, I
not bad.
take that. Yeah, but then see, a lot of people don't see this though when they say, "Oh, he got this, he got that." Well, he's got 6 weeks of camp, he's got trainers, he's got all these things. He got to stop work. He's got to. There's
Right.
all these things he or she has to do to get ready for the fight. So I don't know, man. Sometimes when you look at the money they're paid, especially in bare knuckle, you wonder. You know they're doing it for the love of the game, because a lot of them aren't getting rich, man. You know, a lot of them are making the lower end.
Yes.
We're waiting between these fights, guys. This is what happens. Is if you were at the live fight, you think it's all, you know, you'd be sitting here just, I'm watching it right now. You'd be tooling around right now, networking, talking with people because you're waiting for the next fight. And it seems to be taking a little long with these in between.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, this is crazy about this. I don't understand about about this StreamYard and my inability to see it on the book, which is crazy. For all you cats watching, you'll be all right. I'm trying to fix it, man. I'm trying. Peralta is significantly shorter than her too. That's another thing, man. Peralta is really shorter than her, man. And she's a tall. By the way, Jamie is a huge 147, and now they're letting her go. What is this, 155 or 150? What is this? This is a catch weight or something, right? It's higher than 147. Oh no, is it lower? Is it 140?
Yeah, 140.
140. Okay. She's 5'9", every bit of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a long, tall chick, you know, and athletic, very athletic. And last couple times she fought, she looked real good, man. And it's been a while since she fought, right? But she hasn't fought since her championship, correct?
Yeah.
So it's been a year. She won that in June of last year, I believe, or somewhere around that time frame. Yeah, I'm sure she's ready to fight, man. I can't wait for the main card. We're gonna be
She is excited.
And what about the BKFC, man? What about over there tonight in Texas? Tony Loco Soto, man.
Yeah, Loco's got a fight. He looks hard to beat.
I think my man's got an answer for me because you guys are. Oh, Perdomo and Arnold. I forgot about that. That's tonight, right? Oh, wow. What a fight there, man. Perdomo Arnold. What do you think? Perdomo gets another 1 minute knockout, or you think Arnold can actually do something?
Well, he fought a boxer last time.
Right?
No, that's the 12th in Hollywood.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you for correcting that. I'm about to say, man, I was going crazy if that's tonight, man. Steve should have corrected me on that.
I should have. I was like, is he crazy? It's not tonight. You say so, okay.
Well, I just read it. I was looking at this other thing. I'm totally on this other thing right now, trying to fix this thing. And
that's why they call it the BigFace show. You said it. You know, I was saying, guys, it's the show. I'm not gonna
don't believe that. BigFace knows more than anybody. Don't believe that now. That's some crazy mess now.
So Perdomo goes like this, you know, his signature sign.
Yeah.
So I saw Nelson had a tryout, and Perdomo shows up in church clothes because it was on a Sunday, and I was talking to his trainer, and I was like, "Is he here for the tryout?" And he said he just wanted to see what's going on and talk to a few people. And I said,
yes.
I said, he's a fighter? He goes, yeah, he fights. And I'm like, well, let's get him some gym clothes. Nelson, get him some gym clothes. Bro, he gave him some gym clothes, changes out of his church clothes, and he was just hitting people left and right. This tall guy turned around. He's like, I don't want no more. I don't want no more. And then he's like, too bad. Too bad. And he like jumped up and popped this. Guy was like 6'5". The guy didn't want any more of Perdomo. And you know, here he is. And that's why what you do at this Trigon Combat is so significant, because you find the talent really early. And, it's great. Like when you have the professional fights, you don't know what the guys are going to do. So you have these tryouts and these amateur events, and you can see right away, it'd be great for the pros, or, it's a great avenue to see if the guy wants to fight or see if he don't want to fight.
You're right. I mean, Steve, it's perfect. You're 100% correct, man. And it gives them 5. They're going to get 5 amateur fights, which is basically a season to 2 seasons. Quickly turn around 10 events, 12 events a year, and then culminate in a large event. Somewhere. We ain't gonna say yet, but a nice big spot. And you're right. They'll be able to then go to whatever BKB, this whatever organization they may be, but they'll be ready, or maybe they'll fight pro in Trigon, because there are pros in Trigon, and there's a lot of pro. Trigon will be pro as well. So, I mean, you're gonna have Trigon as an announcement imminent. Okay, the sound feed has come back on ours all of a sudden. Just now, we've gotten the sound back.
There's still nobody. So main event, LT Smash for Sam Lara. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, I mean, it's so hard to go against Smash, man. He's so tough and like the rugged, just walk through. But Sam Lara, man, undefeated, man, very tough, very hard puncher. It's a pick'em to me.
Yeah,
it's a pick'em. But I mean, Smash, man, superstar, man. I like the LT Smash Nelson, man. He's closest thing to living legend they got over here, And how many championships has he? I mean. Just like what's the guy? Martin Yak? Is that how you pronounce that?
Yeah,
Martin Jacques. That dude's amazing. Like 4 different weight classes of championships, man. And looks like the guy you wouldn't want a bare knuckle fist fight, right?
Hell no.
I mean, they've got a great roster. And what I like about BKB's roster, and no offense to BKFC, which has a way bigger roster, is there isn't that huge roster where you're not going to get everybody to fight, and that's why the issues they have over there sometimes. What do you think about this Franco Tenaglia being stripped of the belt?
Tell me about it.
Well, so Franco Tenaglia, who won the championship over there against Tony Loco Soto overseas in the big fight in Spain, right? And then in the most brutal bare knuckle fight of the maybe ever, definitely of the year, fight of the year, Tony Loco Soto and Franco Tenaglia. But then they were supposed to run it back in Texas tonight. Well, there was issues with Franco's visa stemming a couple weeks ago. They said no, a week before the fight or whatever, can't come because of visa. Well, then it's announced on the bare knuckle show he's been stripped of the title because they didn't specify, but I go to find out, of course, on the internet, what's being said is he took a fight at an MMA organization outside of the organization before this, and he's trying to fight over there in Europe at this thing and then go fight here too and make both money, So they stripped him of the title, which they did before against Gogo Silvesky. They stripped him of his title because he fought in karate combat. Don't necessarily agree with that. It's not my business to run their business. But so that being said, Franco Tenaglia says on internet, he comes out and says on his internet, well, when you only gave me 4 fights in 4 years, I have to fight to live. I'm not making enough money to live. So I took a fight. Yeah. Anyway, so now they're saying it's going to be a tournament and Franco Tenaglia is in the tournament. And tonight's the interim title will be awarded to whoever wins, and then they still have to win against another whoever Franco fights for the eliminator of that.
Yeah,
which I think might be Austin Trout. They want to fight him. Austin wants that 155. King Kai wants the 155 too. What do you think about that situation?
I don't know. When you put a boxer into bare knuckle, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. It's just because they got the cardio. In the late rounds, they're not going to be, winded. Like a lot of these guys, their cardios is okay, but they don't have the boxing cardio. You know what I'm saying? Like they can go 10 rounds, 30 minutes if they had to, at full force. And you mentioned another name, Trout, and who else you mentioned?
Austin Trout, Franco Tenaglia would be the other two, I'd imagine, after these two. He said it's a 4-man eliminator or a 4-5. I thought he said 4-man eliminator, right?
Yeah.
That would mean that these two tonight, wouldn't that be 2 of those men? And then he's expecting one more fight, and whoever wins that fight, they fight each other to unify the belts.
Yeah.
Because so that means Tenaglia has to fight. So who is he picking to fight Tenaglia?
I don't know.
Right? I know Trout wants to fight at that weight and has been very adamant he wants to double champ. He really fought in boxing at 147 to 155. That's his weight anyway. 165, he just came in. They wanted him to fight, Palomino, and he did. And of course, he beat Diego Sanchez. He beat Palomino. He beat Franco. He's had great fights on all his fights. He is not going to be beat in bare knuckle, in my opinion.
He's 39 years old, so the only thing that these young guys have against him is the age thing.
But there's not enough. There's not a long enough fight. 5 rounds is not long enough to get him in water too deep. He's a world-class boxer, not just a boxer. He was one of the best boxers of his generation, a former WBC regular champ. You know what I mean? Super junior weight, super. I forget all the weights. I forget, but I loved him. I mean, he's one of my favorite fighters coming up. In the 2000, not coming up, but I mean, I'm older, but in the 2010s, he was one of my favorite fighters. So
yeah,
you ain't gonna beat him. He's smart too, man. Super smart, really smart.
Boxers do very well in bare knuckle. If they have experience, because in boxing, they teach you to punch through his freaking face. In bare knuckle, you punch through, you break your hand.
Yeah. So he's learned that, by the way. He broke his arm in that fight in the 6th round of that fight overseas.
Yeah.
Where we thought he had won, by the way. There was no reason to have a 6th round. I don't even know how they came up with that. But he's shattered. If you watch the fight back in the 5th round, he had broken his arm completely. He got pins in it right now. He just now started punching again. But if you watch the tape in the 6th round, he's punching and his hand's like this, Steve. I mean, it's like this. And he fought through it and won the fight, which is amazing. But shout out to Austin Trout, man. We saw him down at the Houston tryouts for Trigon. He had some really good fighters down there. We're excited about that. They got great fighters down there, man. And that gym, shout out to Ike Villanueva, who's fighting tonight. Very excited to see him. The Hurricane fight at BKB tonight again. Legendary ex-heavyweight champ. And he was down there too. So, I mean, man, listen, it's an exciting time to be a bare knuckle fan, just all across. Hardcore in Russia, Street Kings. I don't know if you ever watched that, King of the Streets. I saw them boys. They're fighting over there in a damn gladiator coliseum in the dirt. Like I love it.
Local boy Charles Boston Strong Rosa just signed with this company called Ice Fights.
Yeah, what do you think about that, man? You think about BKFC Ice Fights. What do you think about that?
Gonna watch, of course. It's Charles Rosa grew up on the ice, so and they're putting up against the hockey person who really knows how to skate. So it should be a pretty good show.
I mean, listen, the popularity of hockey fights. People love hockey fights.
Everyone loves them, right? So
they do. Well, I'm more of a boxing purist. And so to me, when I see offshoots of the sport I love start shooting off and being a little wild or, I don't want to get in the car-jitsu realm here. I think it's a legit sport, bare knuckle fighting. I think it was a legit sport for 300 years. And then it kind of fell off into the back alleys and fell off and it never went anywhere. There was always these fights going on underground somewhere. Right. And I wanted to gain the respectability it once had. I want there to be a recognized world bare knuckle champion and him or her to get the respect that a real boxing champion gets because they should. And I see the talent level growing as the sport grows. You see them, they're getting better. This ain't the brawls you saw 5 years ago. These guys have technique now. There's a bare knuckle fighting is evolved like MMA. It's you see guys uniformly using the same defense tactics and things like that.
I got an announcement.
Yeah.
Fight fans coming out of retirement. We have Paulie Malignaggi signed a 3-fight deal with BKB, and Paulie Malignaggi is going to be in the Trigon for a fight. That's my news.
I mean, pretty amazing, by the way. I met Paulie several times. Of course, he works for BKB as a color commentator, right?
Yep.
44 years old, very accomplished boxer,
Yep.
Huge draw, great mouth, great guy about hyping and building the fight. Nobody builds a fight better than Paulie Malignaggi. And you know, like I know, as soon as he comes, put his name in the ring, all the top guys want to fight him, right? In that weight class.
Uh-huh. They're going to be all calling him out.
So he says, he came out and said, you know, I'm not using nepotism here. You know, usually guys will muscle right in because they got a big name and want a championship. I'm not doing that. He respects the fighters. He respects the guys in that 154 division. A lot of good fighters there too. But he says that, well, you know, you fight a top guy. What I think that means, translation to, I'll fight one top guy and then I want a championship. Right?
Yeah.
So expect.
Yeah, well, I mean, so mind you, I had seen Paulie fight Artem Lobov in Florida. I drove down, I think it was Tampa or Clearwater, and he came to town and literally he got a big payday. They paid him money. It wasn't like $25,000. He got, I think the number was like $250 to come down and fight Artem, and it did them justice because, you know, Paulie's a big name in boxing, and when he came, it was packed house, standing room only, you know, and it was like us versus them, you know, and this was just when Paulie had said something about you know, Artem's Conor McGregor and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool.
He's been pretty outspoken about the Conor situation over there at the other company, right?
He broke his hand. Paulie.
Yes, yeah. Well,
So
almost everyone that fights bare knuckle does.
Yeah, he was throwing one fisting. But if he was healthy, it would have went a different way. But he definitely, you know, $250,000 is the most that I've heard for a fight in quite some time for a bare knuckle.
Unless your name is Platinum Perry, right?
Unless your name is Platinum Perry or Perry's.
Well, last Knucklemania in LA, not the last, but the one before that, they paid Thiago Alves $300,000 to go in there and get knocked out in 30 seconds.
Right. But this was BKB.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yes, yeah.
BY 11.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, Mike Vasquez is always, but look what he did after that, though. Not only did Paulie fight a few fights, right, but then he got on the broadcast team. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, he's made the right moves. If you look at that Goldie over there, look at the people he's added. You know, the young lady. I'm sorry, Summer. I call her Summer Rae, but she's not Summer Rae anymore. You know what I mean? From the WWE. Big Mo. I mean, they got talent over there, man. Broadcast team. Claudia Trujillo, the best in the business, man. She is amazing, right? Amazing. Well respected in the boxing world, super respected. So yeah, the team's great. Yuli the Monster Diaz and her, that show behind was it Behind the Ropes, or that? I love that show. I watch it every time they drop, and they do great numbers on that podcast too. Against the Ropes or whatever.
Against the Ropes.
Yep, Against the Ropes. So yeah. Shout out to Yuli. They're in Nashville. Of course, we'll see Yuli in Wichita. We saw Yuli. He called the fight with me. He called the Trigon. He'll be working with me calling these fights for the Trigon. That's my partner, Yuli the Monster Diaz, and he's a man, he real deal. You see him. So a fan described it perfectly for me. A fan said, I saw this guy outside. He looked like an Aztec warrior. I said, Yuli? Then look, it was Yuli, because he does look like an Aztec warrior, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Warrior in a suit.
Oh, and he looks really good in a suit, man. And he still take that suit off and whoop your ass. He just won in Dirty Boxing, a few months ago?
Yeah.
Got in there and whooped somebody's ass. Yeah, I wouldn't. And he'll box. He was in a boxing. All right.
Luis Guerrero.
We're going to the main card now, man. We're going to the main card. Are we not right now?
Yeah.
8 o'clock. We starting the main jig.
That's it.
Oh, well, it's a pleasure to be on with you, Steve. I respect you. I've watched your stuff, man. I definitely respect everyone who respects you in the business. You know your stuff, man. And, you know, I take it serious. I appreciate that, man. And Matt was like, man, you'll like Steve, man. He takes it serious. He knows his stuff. I'm like, my guy.
Thanks for having me, for sure.
Hey, man, we'll have to do more of these, man. We'll have to do more.
I'm down. I'm down.
How about Goldberg, man? They had him on a hot mic. Now I see my man, a second resurgence. What if it? What? Hey, this thing gets bigger and bigger and bigger every show. And that's what I love about Bare Knuckle. It does every show get bigger and bigger, right?
For sure.
Smash, man. He's tough, man, and he's rangy, and he can take a shot like nobody, man. His chin is granite.
See his coach's outfit with all the sponsors on it.
Yeah,
that's what I like about. That's what I miss from UFC. When you see a UFC event, like, oh, he's sponsored by this guy.
Yeah, they don't really let that happen anymore.
They cut that stuff out, and
that's over with.
I used to really look at who was sponsoring these guys, and I liked it. Like, oh, Monster, he's a monster fighter, or
100%. Tap out, all those things. We went and bought that stuff. We went and bought that stuff immediately. I was rocking. Yeah, absolutely. You wanted to support your fighter.
Yeah.
Now I will say this: the sponsors are getting better. The sponsorships are getting better for the fighters, man. I feel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 4-man tournament. There goes my man. So somebody responded to me. They can't really watch it on the Facebook, but they're definitely responding on my messenger, and they're like, "Yo, yeah, 4-man tournament." So I think it'll be Tenaglia. I do think it'll be Tenaglia, Austin Trout, man. You know what I'm saying? And
Go was like a monster in the ring. Yeah, I was, when I heard they took his belt away from him, I'm like, well, shit, get him a fight. Like,
yeah, well, so and then a year ago, I saw him at the fight night in Miami at the Vivo, which was a fantastic event there. And he was talking about he was getting back into the ring. Well, it took him another year to get him into the ring. Okay. And now, we might be seeing Gogo soon. They teasing this Gogo, Gogo's talking mad shit. He signed to fight someone. I'm forgetting, right? Oh no, he's been having this Justin Lane in him. Just let them bang Lang, right? Have been having this feud, right? Julian. Sorry, my bad. Julian, let them bang Lang. You seen the feud?
Oh yeah, let's do it. That's a great fight.
That is a good fight, right? That is a good fight. That is a good fight to get Gogo back in the ring against somebody, a top tier guy, right? That will fight your ass, right?
Julian does not stay down. He just keeps coming back at you.
He's tough. I wouldn't want to fight him for sure.
Wow, he's a beast.
So we got Luis Guerrero coming to the ring here, 12-5 MMA record, right? Here we go. The Mexican fighters, man, tough Mexican fighters.
Plus 149 odds.
From Tultepec, Mexico. That's Central Mexico.
202 is the
I don't know. He looked like, hey, listen, he got that flat nose, man. He's been in a lot of fights, man. Look at this guy. Oh, that's the telltale sign right there. He got that shovel face. See me? I got the big beak. I got the Burbank beak.
Mexico.
Yeah, so shout out to Trigon. We did an event down there, Aguas Calientes, Mexico, man. Them guys fight hard. Shout out to Vic Starletta, too, man. One of the cut men from BKB who is currently over there in Riyadh season right now. Shout out to Vic Starletta. He's working over in that WBC tournament, that huge tournament over there, Riyadh season, because he runs the best bare knuckle crew, no cuts. Like, he is so good, man. Nobody ever is cut. You know what I'm saying? Or their cuts are handled very quickly.
Wow.
I love that triangle, man. It's so immediate, bro. Like, it's as soon as they say go, there's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go. And shout out to Alex, man. The fighters at Trigon said the surface was the best surface they've ever fought on. It's soft but firm. It's perfect, man. It really is. That's those steel ropes of the other place, man. They'll hurt you, man. And guys want to jump on them. They can't jump on them. I seen a guy fall into that steel rope, man, and really almost break his neck. I think it's going to happen. It's bound to happen. That bottom steel rope on the round ring. Yeah. I've seen a guy fall and hit it's bound to happen, man. They're hard.
Why? Just to keep the shape round?
Yep. You can't do it round like that.
Oh, we got that knockdown. Did you see it?
I'm behind you. Yeah, I see it now.
Oh.
Already, real quick.
Back
Is
at
he
it.
gonna let him go on? Yeah, he's gonna let him go on. All right, he's gonna let him go on. Oh, here we go. Guerrero done came in, and I told you I had to smash in face. I told you. I said I can call him, man. You know
Wow.
that's while we're watching this right here. Oh, he's taking big swings too. He's looking for the kill shot here, but gotta watch out, man. This dude's still coming forward, and he can land one too. Bare knuckle fight, man. It's over really quick, bro. Like, ooh, he seems to got his wits right back about him, Steve. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he doesn't want to go down again.
Oh man, that was a good shot. He's looking good actually now off the. Oh, he's gonna eat a big one. I see what this dude's doing. He's baiting him now.
He was doing the rope-a-dope.
Yeah, he's looking to land that big right hook, that body shot. I think a lot of them should go harder to the body, man. The body will shut them down.
Yeah. So Trigon Combat rules for the amateurs is what's the rules as far as the dirty boxing part?
They can still use the clinch. It's the exact same rules as the pros.
Same
They
rules,
can,
just gloves.
yep, just 7-ounce gloves, which is a little smaller than your 8-ounce gloves, which a lot of fighters are used to fighting in anyway. They're a little smaller gloves,
Right.
no headgear. And then the exciting part of that is when it gets action. Guys are scared of breaking their hands, especially the pros. We've gotten so many pros contacting us wanting to fight in the Trigon with those little 4-ounce gloves because. Listen, I was shaking hands with Brandon Bouchard and with Jeremiah Scott after the fight, and they were like, "Man, look, I can shake hands. My hands aren't all broken up." But they throw harder, Steve, harder.
Yeah,
because they know they're not going to break them.
Yeah, right. They're not scared. They're not.
So you
holding
still have the 90% knockout rate that you see in bare knuckle. You still have the high knockout rate. So we definitely see, and a lot of sponsors, they see it as a less bloody sport. They like that. I think there's a space for it, and it's as a feeder system, like you said, for amateurs, for Mike, and for BKB. Great investment by them, great plan and foresight, because they see the sport's here to stay now. This is not, we're going to look back at these guys that we're watching fight now, the LT Smash Nelsons, the Gustavo Trujillos, the Dave the Redneck Mundells. They will be our Chuck Liddells and our Tito Ortizes and our Royce Gracies one day, right?
For sure.
Yeah. Shout out to Dave the Redneck Mundell, by the way. My pound for pound best fighter across the sport. Period. Across organizations.
He likes the fight. He just loves it.
And he can't be beat. Only one fight he lost, it's kind of iffy there, but 10-1, man, in bare knuckle.
He wants Perry. He calling him out.
Has for 3 years, and they're not going to give him that fight, as he says, until they're done with him.
Yeah.
And shout out to Gustavo Trujillo, my number 2 pound for pound, the 7-0, 7 straight first round knockout heavyweight champ of BKB, who is also, I don't know if you knew this, next week at the Legacy Reloaded card for Deontay Wilder versus Herndon in Wichita, Kansas, Global Combat. I'll be working that fight, but Gustavo Trujillo will be boxing on that card. He's also an undefeated boxer.
All right.
And he'll be boxing on that undercard, which is a huge undercard there. We got Nico Hernandez, former bronze medalist, fighting on that card, also an undefeated. We got Jeffrey Page coming back, also a very high prospect. All guys who have stopped fighting for whatever reason for a couple of years, but are high prospect or high guys. It's going to be exciting, man. June 27th. Make sure you check that out on payperview.com. Check out that Legacy Reloaded. Holla at your boy, BigFace.
That's right. That's right. I was telling Nelson, if he needs help, fly me out. I'm down.
Yeah, man, it's going to be great. I fly out at 3 a.m. tonight. We go to sleep after this, 3 a.m. We get up, head to the airport, and we fly. And we got to have a busy week. Busy week.
Yes, sir.
But a busy weekend here is these bare knuckle, man, they seem to just have these events back to back to back now so fast, right?
Yeah. Well, when you have the names in the book to pick and choose, it's not hard. You want to fight? Yeah. You want to fight? Yeah. You want to fight? Yeah.
Right. And these guys, oh man, this is a very technical cut. This is a very technical fight here, Steve. This fight so far. These guys are using space, hitting and moving. Nobody's really these are two guys that know how to fight. And he's very good at slipping these punches on his back foot.
That was a nice left.
Oh, he just ate a 2-piece right there, man. He's tough as nails because he's starting to get busted up a little bit. He's busted up right now. He's busted up, but he's still coming. After that quick early knockdown. Oh, there you go. Left clips him on the chin.
Yeah, he's like, no. He's like, no. Get right
Yeah,
up.
that was a knockdown, bro. Yeah, that was a knockdown. He clipped you on the chin. That was a clean left clip on the chin. For just a second, he dropped to his knees there, man.
So he's just coming.
Oh, he's going in for the kill. I don't think he's going in for the kill here. The dude's on his bicycle now. That's a small ring to try to run in. You're just going to run to a corner everywhere you run to.
It's done. He's done. He's done.
His legs are done right now. Like if he just comes in, he's hurting. Oh, he's going to take a knee. Take the 8 count. Take the 8 count here. Smart to take the 8 count. He's mad. Look. Oh, is he quitting?
He's done.
Oh,
He's done.
Quitting.
He's done.
He's not getting up, bro. He's done, bro. And that's it. I mean, hey, there were some hard shots. That left. Watch when they show the replay. Watch when they show the replay of this little clipped left here.
He hopped up on the trigon on the corner, on the ropes.
I'm gonna go ahead and get in trouble here, but we're gonna let the people see this little clipped left
he's on the
here.
ropes. He just hopped up. He's still down. He's still down on the.
He's just sitting there like he's stunned, like he's in shock, bro. I tell you that he got him said no, but that knockdown knocked him out. Like he was in La La Land, man.
Yeah,
he was in La La Land.
He was like, "Can I get up? I don't want any more.
No more, no mas, no mamis,
no mas, no mas." Roberto Duran style. No mas.
Show the replay, man. Why are they not showing us? I'm upset with them. They should be showing us this knockdown replay.
Second round. And the funniest part is he came up and he's like, I slipped.
Oh, no, he wasn't slipped. He was knocked out.
Okay.
It took him a second. That's one of them real, like, real mess your mind up knockdowns. Like, he woke up. Maybe he thought the fight just started. Maybe he thought it was the first round. What are you talking about? And then he realized, damn, I'm hurt. I'm hurt real bad.
There's your boy Nelson.
There's my boy Nelson in the corner. Shout out to my man Nelson Lopez Jr. right there, CEO of the Trigon. He
made the cut.
He up there shouting out my guy right there after the knockdown, Nelson. I love that guy, man. Working for him is great, by the way. One of the best bosses on the planet. Shout out to the whole team over there at Trigon, but he's fantastic. Shout out to my brother Joshua Chassis.
Joshua.
Yeah, man. Hey, how about that, man? How about that?
He wants the belt. He's going like this. I want the belt.
Oh, yeah, they all want the belt. They all want the belt. That's what I want the belt, too. I want people to
like his uniform. He's got all his sponsors there up and down.
Yeah.
I love that. And that's what it's all
about. Place is looking full, man. It looks full there in Nashville.
BKB 42.
The Music City Brawl. By the way, I'm a little mad. My travel plans just got messed up. I was going to be there at this fight, but the Wichita flight and the way it worked out have been too much travel. My son is actually traveling on to this fight because he's working with us, and it just didn't work out, man. And I was like, I can't do it and then turn around and come back or do it from Nashville. So I hate it, and I told Jamie I'd be there too. I can't wait to the Red Queen. Well, actually, we've got several exciting fights now coming our way. I can't wait to see Ike Villanueva, the Hurricane. Luis Guerrero gets the win.
So he just said Bobby Warbacker stopped the fight, but he didn't stop the fight. He got counted out. 10.
Yeah, that should have been a knockout, not a technical knockout, right?
He just said the spike.
There's Scott Burt giving away the Police Gazette medal there.
Yeah.
So actually, that's a downplayed suit for Scott tonight with the Barney. That's a little subdued there for him. Just regular purple, not gold macrame or fish scale,
Yeah, Yeah,
Shout out to him and shout out to Mr. Live Worldwide, Jeff Houston, who also comes with the dapper jackets, the best jackets in the business, man. Hello, hello, hello. Don't sue me for using that, Mr. Houston.
Hello. Well,
I love it. I love that they've brought the British broadcasters over to work these fights because I don't know. I'm an old school guy. I love to hear that British accent talking about some sound. And Tom Ross knows what he's talking about, man.
Yeah, it's good. And I guess Paulie's not there because now that he wants to fight, they don't want any.
You can't be both, man. You can't be both. You can't commentate and fight.
So you got here we go, Goldberg.
Yeah. We got Goldberg back in the co-pilot seat, no longer in the Gorilla Monsoon spot, no longer in gorilla position.
Yeah,
he is now down there back. And I think pairing him with Ross is good because Ross is very prolific. He'll talk. He's a great talker during the fight, man. So he's so excited about it, man. I love that they kept the good stuff. Mike Vasquez is so smart about keeping the good stuff. Like when BKB and them merged, it wasn't just like, boom, we take over. He's kept all the good parts. He kept it basically running over there.
Yeah.
I think it's a great move. And like you said, best name in the fight game, bare knuckle boxing. That's what it is. You can call it what you want, call it fighting. It's boxing. It's bare knuckle boxing. So.
Yeah. The Trigon, this with the
yes. Man, cool ass, definitely cool ass logos, man. I love it. And the story, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people know the story. Mike's told me the story about how him and Dada 5000 met and had dinner, and they ended up staying there hours, and they drew it on a napkin. They drew everything on a napkin. They drew the fist, they drew the triangle, they came up with everything on the napkin. And that's the kind of stories that are dope when you see the sport now at 42 fights, and how great the production is. If you go to live fights, and that's the best part about this, you guys, if you want to be a bare knuckle fan, go to this live, go to it live. You will love it. Nothing like it live. It's so quick. And who goes through 13 fights so fast, Steve? Like, you'll be out there 2-3 hours. It's over. You're like, what the hell?
Yeah. No tap outs. Only knockouts.
Nope. Oh, no tap outs, only knockouts. Now you'll see some weird shit. You never know what you're gonna see. A shoulder pop out, fight gets stopped for whatever reason. I mean, eye pokes, weird shit happens at these fights. But that's part of the fight game.
Nashville, Tennessee.
Shout out to all the sponsors. We love you very much. Shout out to Ramirez Renovations. They keep the lights on over here at the BigFace Studios. Bare Knuckle Syndicate, as you see tonight, you were watching on Bare Knuckle Syndicate. Myself and my super producer Matt Seibel's latest soiree into bare knuckle, as you say, and we're gonna have the latest and greatest. We're gonna have Steve. We're gonna talk Steve into doing a show on the Bare Knuckle Syndicate. We're gonna get everybody doing shows on the Bare Knuckle Syndicate. And I don't know, Steve, if he's told you, but we do have Global Combat Radio, which is already up and running. People don't know yet, but it's been running for a few months. It is a satellite radio station that runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all bare knuckle news. We've got myself on there. We've got Mike and Mish on there. We got the Weekly Bust on there. Austin Trout's No Doubt Sports Show. And we record the podcast and we just put the audio there. And you can just listen, man. Worldwide.
Oh, look how big that guy is.
Oh, my God. He's huge, dude.
Holy
Cody
East.
Cody East. Hey, Cody East might be Cody East and West and North and South, too, man. Jesus Christ.
Oh, shit.
You see the guy smiling at him? He wasn't trying to piss him off at the weigh-ins. He was like, hey, how you doing? He just shook his hand. And
Hatch got his work cut up for him.
I hope he brought his ladder with him, because Cody East is huge. Big Mo is a big joker. Look at him towering over everybody in the damn. Dude got to step out over the top ring rope. I know that.
Cody East. I didn't realize how big that guy was.
Man, that could be an advantage or a disadvantage. We'll see soon. Jesus Christ! Look at this cowboy.
Cody East, bare knuckle record 2-0.
He's 2-0. 32-9.
Sports record 32-9.
Wow, that's 41 fights. That's a lot of fights, man.
Cody East.
I don't know. He don't look like he's been in a lot of fist fights. What kind of fights those were? I don't see a cauliflower ear. I don't see a smashed up face. Maybe kickboxer. Maybe he's a kickboxer. You know what I don't like about these? They've been getting better at the gambling odds. When I first got into this, they'd give you you could make some money, man, because they guys did not know how to do the odds. Now they're getting better at these odds, and you can't rape them.
Right.
And,
Corey East is a professional boxer listed box rec.
right.
4'4" from Los Lunas, New Mexico. 12 wins, 3 losses, 0 draws. Categorized as a heavyweight, and he fought BYB 31 was one of his fights.
All right, there we go. So 11. He was on one of the 11 fights ago, and here comes Jerome Hatch. This is the heavyweights, right?
Yeah.
Oh, look, let's see him pull up into the rafters there. You got people up in the rafters there in Nashville. I love to see it. One thing you'll see, man, when I leave these shows, I'll stand out front and talk to fans as they leave, man. And you see that dude has like 80 fights, 56 and 26 combat record. Jesus Christ. The fans always win at every one of these shows, Steve. Fans have a great time.
Great time. Jerome Hatch is on a 2-fight win streak. So, good for him.
Well, it looks like he's got an uphill battle in front of him right here at BKB 42, because that's a big. And look at him. He's looking at him over there like, Jesus Christ, this second guy's huge.
Literally speaking,
he's not taking his eye off of him. He's got only a 2-inch reach though advantage, but a 5-inch height advantage, but only a 2-inch. That's some long arms on Hatch then, huh?
Or some short ones.
Oh, some short ones on Cody East.
Poor guy.
Bridger weight. I love that Bridger weight. That's that old weight class from the old school boxing, man. Old school boxing. That's the bridge between a cruiser and a heavy. All right. As we listen in to Big Mo.
Taking place in the state of Tennessee. We now arrive in the Bridgerweight division, scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds. It is brought to you by Clue Nicotine Pouches. Our referee in charge of the bell rings, Wayne Spinola. Let's meet the fighters. First, fighting in the blue corner, wearing the white trunks with black trim. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall. He weighed in at 225.2 pounds. He holds an undefeated bare-knuckle record of 2 victories, opposite no defeats. New Mexico, New Mexico, ladies and gentlemen,
the Bullet Train, Cody East. The Bullet Train.
The odds are plus 175.
Yeah. So that's a good bet there. I like to make that bet. He's definitely an underdog just based on size. And the other guy's a 2-0 record, so he's obviously been impressive his first 2 fights.
Oh, they have a upper deck in the arena.
Yeah,
right?
I saw people in the upper deck. I was surprised to see people in the upper deck.
That's pretty cool. That's probably a better view.
Oh, absolutely. That's a perfect view.
Yeah.
Well, and that's another advantage of the triangle ring, man. Less obstruction because there's so many turnbuckles in the other ring, You can see so much better at these fights. My man Wayne right there, holding it down, one of the best refs in the game.
Oh. Hatch is just coming in for murder.
Furious.
He's like, I'm going to get this over quick.
Look, he's taking some shots. East is piecing him up. On down he goes. Hey, East was piecing him up. He's
running from.
Take the 8, man. He almost fell down again is what almost happened. He might not be able to continue. Hey, Wayne won't mess around. If you don't think you can fight, he's gonna stop it. Here we go. Yo, he killing him in the clinch, man. He's killing him in the clinch. He cannot just let him hold. Dude, take the
8.
You should take the 8, man. He's gonna stop this fight, man.
He says, "You want to fight?" He says, "Yeah." Keep your hands.
He said, "You sure?" Look. Wow, man. If you're watching this BKB 42, it's on YouTube right now, free. You can go on BKB a page on and watch it. BKB 42 Music City Brawl.
They look like different weight classes. Jack.
They look Bridgerweight my ass. That dude's a heavyweight, man. And he is just sitting up there on a perch, just piecing Jerome Hatch up right now.
He's punching
And
down.
just grabbing and just look right here. This is where he's in danger here. Just letting him hold him and beat the hell out of him right here. Damn, he's catching some major bombs here. Hey, he might punch it. If he's done, now that's a push. That's not a knockdown. I don't think that should be a knockdown here. He pushed him down.
Mouthpiece out. He took his mouthpiece out.
Yeah, but that's not a knockdown. He pushed him down. So if he makes it through this, man, East could punch himself out.
I'm fine. You sure?
He's not fine, bro. He's busted up.
He's
Look,
got another minute.
Wayne's letting him.
Left in the first round.
Oh man, I don't know if he's gonna make it. I don't think he's gonna make it, man. Wayne's ready to stop this.
Well, can you? He can't even back away and run around.
Well, because the dude's holding him the hell out of him with that. He's got that hold on him, bro. Look at that Muay Thai clinch. Smart fight, man. You're allowed to do it. Do it. He needs to knock that arm off of him. Oh man, now he's just teeing off at him. Yeah, block that. Block it, Hatch. Damn, he's getting hit. He's busted up right now. He is busted.
3 seconds.
All that blood. All that blood, man.
But Hatch isn't hitting him. He's just his hands aren't moving.
Well, now East is tired. Look, now East has stopped punching. East is tired, man. He's leaning on him now. Look, he's just leaning his weight on him. I know what he's doing here. He's taking a break on him, man.
I get it.
His arms are tired. They're low. If he makes it through this round, East, I'm telling you, East is going to be in trouble.
He's so down.
He's so tired. Now he fell. He's so tired.
Yeah.
He's calling out a knockdown. That wasn't a knockdown, man.
Oh,
all right.
Goodness. Whose blood is all that all over his face?
That's not his blood. That's not his blood. That's this guy's blood right here.
Is that it? End of the round?
Yeah, end of the round. So now if they can get him together right here, Dave East is gassed out. Okay? Dave East is gassed out right now.
There's AJ, his coach. He's telling him, you got past the first round. It's our turn the second.
And the cut man there, big I forget his name, my man right there, one of the best in the business. Damn, I can't. Huh?
Big Surge.
Big Surge. That's right, Big Surge.
Yeah.
Smooth. Working hard, working extra time. He working overtime on these cuts, man. Look, Vaseline got him stopped, got the blood stopped. He's ready to go.
AJ Beasley told him, let's go.
AJ is great, by the way. Love AJ. Shout out to you, man. Here we go. I don't know if this will go past 2. I don't think this is gonna go past 2 right here, man.
Oh, Jerome.
Here comes that. Nice. There you go. Step under. Now there you go. That's the fight he wants to fight right there. That's the fight he wants to fight.
Okay, well, it's my wife just sent the text. She's in New York that she misses me. Just popped up on the phone.
There you go. Good for you. Hatch is catching her now. East is starting to eat some shots here. East is starting to eat. Don't let him hold you here, Hatch. Don't let him hold you. Good, exciting fight here to set the tone. Look at that crowd. Look at that crowd, man. It's a great crowd. Look at the crowd there. Fantastic.
Boom. Hatch with the right.
East is hurt. East is hurt.
East is hurt. Another right. Another left.
East is hurt. He's split open too. East is split open. His forehead is split.
He don't want it.
No, he's backing away now. Here's Hatch dominating right now. He fell out the ring. He almost fell out the ring.
Oh, and he said, let's go. Let's fight. Oh my goodness! So he's doing a double hand.
I got it right here. Look at the screen, Steve. I got it right here. Look, I got it up on the screen, Steve. Look.
Hatch. He's got to go to the body. Wind him a little bit, you know?
Oh, here he comes. Haymakers.
He's got to get him in the body.
Hatch is landing some good shots here in round 2. Oh, now some good shot the East. Here comes Hatch loading up again. Like
Hatch has got to keep his hands up the whole time. Oh, I don't know if oh my God, these guys are killing each other. Oh my goodness.
what a great fight. This is a fun fight. After this fight, we're going to end the live stream basically due to this technical difficulty. I don't think we've got many viewers because of my Facebook thing, man. I usually get we usually have like a ton by now in comments, but I like doing it with you, bro. This is fun. Like we got to do this, set it up, but let's watch this. This is a great fight right here. This is a great fight. Man, East 4 uppercuts, 4, 5, 6, 7 uppercuts right there, man. Oh, he's hurt. Hatch is just hanging on for dear life right now. Look at all the blood.
Blood is gushing everywhere.
Everywhere. I don't know who's bleeding. I think somebody's bleeding on their back. Jesus Christ.
They have the blue mat. Usually it's the white one when it's all.
Oh, man. If you're sitting ringside now, you're getting some blood splatter here if you're on the apron.
How much time? I want to see the time. Where's the time?
Yeah, where's the time at, man?
Where's the time?
Where's the time? Where's the time?
Oh my God, I don't even know how much time's left, but
that's it around. Oh my God, these guys are warriors, man.
Wow. So we're going to third round.
Look at the blood all over Hatch. I can't even tell this dude is red. He's red.
I got it 1-1.
Yeah. Yeah, you had to give that round to Hatch. You had to give that round to Hatch. Yeah. So what a brutal, man. Hatch is lumped up. His eyes starting to swell shut. His left eye surge is working on it right now. Hard. Cut me, Mick. Cut me.
Short punches.
Cut me, Mick.
Grab and short punches. They
As you see, big surge there working on my man.
Yeah.
And over in East's corner, he's lumped up. Look at the lump on the side of his head, Steve. Jesus.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, that's going to be huge in the morning. Oh, man, that's right under the orbital bone. You think something's broke there? You see that?
Yeah. It's
damn hematoma right there. But it looks hard like a bone. But man, that's the worst injury you can get in this game right here is that orbital bone damage. Here we go. And look, Hatch just comes in blazing again, dude. This dude is a beast. And look, dude, Davies, what he's been doing the whole fight, holding and that uppercut.
Yeah.
Hatch has got to get away from that. He cannot let him. He's got to stand back and do what he's been doing.
Or he's got to punch back when he's doing that.
Well, I think he's too big. That's a big guy holding you and on top of you. It's really hard to do that. You know what I'm saying? He's good when he just ate one right there. He's good when he's right here and winging in. He wants to wing in and catch him, and then he can do something. Like right now, he's looking.
Both fast.
He's looking at that big left entry. Look, he's tired, bro.
Hands are down.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, the eye. I think they might ask him. I think he might not make it. They're giving him. You can't give him water. They gave him water.
They wiped the.
Look, here comes Hatch. He just gave a little taste of water, and here he comes, man. You can't. Oh man, East is gonna drop him with these uppercuts eventually, man. There's no way. Look, this has been like Ross said, this has been a slugfest, as Tom Ross put it. 2 minutes still to go in this round. These rounds seem like they're lasting forever, don't they, Steve? Like
they sure do.
Oh my God, man, the blood. Hatch, that's the big shot you need to throw. Come in and throw that big body shot right now. Man, I don't know how they're not slipping off each other here because it's just so slippery. They're all covered in blood, man. There's blood all over the ropes. Look right there on the ropes. Blood.
Break that up.
Here comes Hatch. Them baby shots is what he needs to land. Big uppercuts there.
He needs to land one right in the freaking.
Still a minute 22 left to go in this third round, man. I don't know how these guys are standing.
I don't know. You notice their gloves and tape and everything?
Yeah, it's gone.
All red. There's a blue team.
Yeah. There's no blue. There's no blue anymore. And look, as Hatch backs him up again, man. Big shots here. Hatch is wondering how this dude's still standing. Hatch is like, how is this dude up?
He's just leaning on him. His weight. Oh! He's going.
Look, he's just.
Down.
What has happened?
He just went
Look
down.
at the crack in the middle of this dude's. Look at his face, dude. Oh my God.
It's over. It's over.
Look at the face on this dude.
It's over.
Look at the face.
It's over.
It has to be, man. What happens here? Let's see what. Oh, he punched him in the nut sacks. That was a low blow, bro.
That wasn't.
He punched him in the fupa. He punched him in the fupa.
Wait a second.
You got to give him 5 minutes to continue. If he can't continue, they'll go to the scorecards. I believe it's after. Oh no, I think it might be after the third round. Correct. So this will be a no contest. Look at this guy.
No, it wasn't that low.
It was right on the belt line, right?
It was
Right on the belt.
line. It wasn't.
I know. I think, but the ref called it. I think a low blow at the time.
I just rewound it. It looked.
Let's see what Ross says.
It looked good.
In this case, unintentional, intentional, whatever. Take the 5 minutes. Be a smart person.
5 minutes.
He gets 5 minutes if he wants.
And he's
He can
wiping
sit
himself
there.
out.
I'd sit on one knee for 5 minutes, bro, until I felt good again.
Look at his blood. Oh,
Look, AJ should be telling him to get on his knee right now. He should be on one knee right now, over there resting.
oh. I thought he popped him in the gut and he fell down.
I think he did. I think he's milking this. I don't think he hit him in the dingling, but
Rewind it.
it definitely was very, very close. It was very close.
I mean, unless his sack was higher by his belt.
He got you. How you get the beans on top of the Franks? See.
Hey, we're back.
Oh, here he is. And that's his blazing on him immediately. I'd go straight back to the body. Wouldn't you?
He
Yep.
needs
See,
that cut.
that's what
Cut's
Tom
right
Ross
there
says.
for him. He can't see.
His
He can't
face is
see.
a wreck, a bloody wreck, man.
He can't see.
It's one of the worst things I've seen, man, is that face, man. I do not want to. Look, big body shot again by Hatch.
Hit him in the body. The body.
East, yeah, East almost, look, East is really killing him in this clinch work here. Boom, boom. I don't know how these guys are taking this shit. A little uppercut at the end. Look, East don't even know. East.
Seconds? That wasn't 40 seconds. Dude, I wish they had the clock on the whole time.
Look at this guy, man. Hey, Tom Ross said the money that these gentlemen are being paid, let me tell you, they earned every bit of it. Like, yeah, hell yeah, they have.
Yeah. It's
There's AJ. AJ got to tell him, man, go hard to the body. AJ, one of the best trainers in the business there. Shout out to you, bro. Very calm presence, man. I hang out with him every time I go to a show.
Beasley.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a lot of fighters. Yeah,
Round 4 begins of this absolute war, God, ladies and gentlemen. You should be watching this right now on YouTube, and it's free. That's what I love about BKB. What is Mike Vasquez has always said? It's very important to him that he's able to get these on the airwaves free to the fans.
Free.
He charges the sponsors so he can give it to you for free. I'm just telling you, that's how he does it. Other people, they don't do their fans that way. But he definitely does, which is great.
Wait, the doctor's gonna stop it.
I'd be surprised if they didn't. That looks bad. Look at the eye, man. They gotta stop, man. Look, they gotta stop it. Look at that eye, man.
He's like, you can't see.
There's no way he can see.
Can you see how many fingers I have? It's done.
No, they cannot. Look, they're still working on it. First of all, they shouldn't be able to work on it this like this.
He's done.
This long.
No, they're checking him.
Nah, they're working on it. The cut girl's still working on it while the doctor checks.
Look at the hatch. Look at the hatch. He's like standing.
He's about to go straight on you, like he's ready.
You want some
They're
of this?
gonna let them fight, man. I can't believe this. It looks like he looked like the Toxic Avenger, man.
What?
Oh, here we go. And Hatch going right for that eye. Go right for that eye, man. Wouldn't you?
5
There, right to the eye, right to the eye. Look, he
We're
can't
round
keep.
four.
Oh,
Round 4. East's eyes like shut.
Hatch is digging his body right here. Like these are
Just
some tough
got
guys,
to-
man. These are two brutally, like, this is brutally tough. The fans should be. Yeah, East is so tired,
he's
man.
threw down. He's through
That's
down.
a slip. He's
No,
calling time because look, he's got to get it wiped off, man. There's so much blood on the ground.
He can't see. He just went like this to his eyes.
Oh, he can't see, man. I'd
Can't
go
see.
if he goes to right now, he should just step to his right and he would just punch him all night and he can't stop him.
Come on,
Wayne's gonna stop this
bro.
fight. Wayne, you got to get in here, man. You
Come
got to
on,
save
Jerome.
this guy. Somebody's got to save him from himself here at this point.
Come on,
He's not
Jerome.
going to quit.
Harder punches right to the stomach. Harder. Oh my God! 2 minutes left in the 4th round. These guys have been killing each other for 4
This
rounds.
is an absolute war, and we hadn't even gotten to the big fights on this card yet. This was the second
Wait,
main.
he
Oh, here
called
comes
timeout.
here comes the doctor. Here comes the doctor.
What do you say, Doc? How about now? You want to cancel it?
Doc, if you let him fight a minute ago and now he just got punched 6 more times in his eye.
Doc, you can't open up the eye. Cut me, Mick.
What is he doing? What is he
I think
doing?
it's over. I think it's over.
It's over. Yeah, he's stopping it.
You're done.
He's
You're
got to, man. He's got to save him from himself. Big ups to Hatch. 3-fight win streak now. 3-fight win streak. Brutal war there.
The hatchet.
Big win there for Hatch.
The hatchet. He's got his 2 sons' names on his knuckles.
Yeah, I saw that.
Nice.
So I'm gonna tell you this: me and Steve are about to enjoy the rest of these fights off the clock, but we want to thank y'all for joining us, and you will see myself and Steve from the Fight News do these in the future, man. Steve, thank you so much, man, for being on here
Thanks
with me.
for having me, Chad. This was good times, and we're gonna tune in to
Yes,
BKB 42 Nashville. Watch it on YouTube. It's free on their
I'm
channel.
gonna be texting you now. So I'm right after we get this, the rest of the fight, I'm texting you, man. We got to talk about this Villanueva. We got to talk about this Jamie Peralta fight. We got to talk about the Smash Nelson fight. There's great fights, guys. Tune in. Rest of it's free to you. Thank you, Mike Vasquez. All right, brother. We shall see you on the flip side.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your cloud, it be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.